when a man embraces the feminine inside him, he's attacked for it. It's almost, yes, so it's a difficult situation, you know. So let's talk a little bit more about that. Let's explore that.
When a man expresses the feminine in him, people admire him hugely. If he acts like a female, then they make fun of him. Let's understand this clearly. Because we are tending to mistake feminine and female.
Okay.
We are here today. You and me and everybody else is here today. We exist because a man and woman came together. Maybe some, if you had a natural birth, I'm saying. Suppose a stroke dropped you, I don't know about you. I am a natural, my mother had a natural birth, so we are here because a man and woman came together. Now that you're sitting here as a woman, does it mean to say that your father does not exist within you?
No.
He's an Indian guy, you can't obliterate him so easily.
No, I definitely
Very much there within you, isn't it? Now that I'm sitting here as a man, does it mean to say my mother doesn't exist within me? Definitely she does, isn't it? So, just thinking, getting identified with a few reproductive organs and making a big affair of being a man or a woman has to stop. This is coming from a certain crudeness of existence. Because people's minds have been corrupted by philosophies and ideologies which told you what is pure, what is impure, what is okay, what is not okay, what is good, what is not good. So they're only thinking about certain body parts. Why is it even important to recognize somebody as a man or a woman? Why is it necessary? Why can't you just look at a human being as a human being? Why body parts are so important? If body parts are so important, at least choose the brain, huh? Why are you such a fetishist? What is there in somebody's pants? What's your problem?
What is our problem?
These things matter only in two places, in bedrooms and bathrooms. Nowhere else should it matter who's got what in their clothes, okay? Yes or no?
So yes, but what then is the
This is because of very tremendous religious teachings that have happened in the world, which cannot even accept the simple biology of a human being. You understand? They cannot come to terms with the simple biology of who we are. This is not a bloody secret. It is just that we want to conduct ourselves in a certain way, that's all. You think what is under your clothes is a secret? It's not a bloody secret. It is just that out of our culture and civilization, we learn to handle our body in a certain way, that's all. But somebody said, this is right, this is wrong, this is evil, that is okay. See, the nature of the mind is such. Shall we do an experiment with all of you? Yes. Next 10 seconds, nobody should think of a monkey. Why? You can't keep the monkeys out for 10 seconds? Now they told you, this is good, this is bad, don't think about bad things. Well, that's a full-time job. Otherwise, Africa is just out of its tribal life, unfortunately. In tribal societies, people lived without paying any attention to anybody's body parts, isn't it? When at a certain moment something was on, it was on, otherwise the rest of the time nobody cared about the body parts. Now we say we are civilized, but people's minds are full of body parts, only certain body parts. And so we think man, woman all the time. Stop this nonsense. It's time you looked at human beings as human beings. Only for certain type of activity, who is a man, who is a woman becomes relevant. The rest of the time it has no relevance, isn't it? So coming to the feminine, when we say feminine, we are not referring to the female in any sense. There are only few things which are compulsorily feminine about a woman. Rest of the things are wide open for her to make it whichever way she wants. Similarly, it's only a few things which are compulsorily masculine about a man. Rest of the things are wide open for him to make it whichever way he wants. Activating my feminine does not mean I have to act pansy. No, I don't have to act like a woman to express my feminine. In a very masculine way I can find expression, in a very manly way rather, I can find expression to the feminine within me. Can't I mother somebody as a man, I'm asking? Have you not done it, many of the men? In a very masculine way, have you not mothered? Yes or no? In a very female way, have you not fathered? So, let's take this off. In the existence, you must understand this, when most of the yoga that she was talking about, the housewives are taking up from the TV station and they're becoming yogis or yoga teachers, they are talking about Hatha Yoga mainly. Hatha Yoga has become as popular as it's become because it's a rebound from the American coast.
From America?
Yes, it has to go across Atlanta, hit that land and come back, suddenly everything becomes sacred. I'm saying, even a kindergarten child today would know that this human body, it needs oxygen and it expels carbon dioxide, yes? Even a child would know. But somebody bottles carbon dioxide and says this is the real thing, and the entire world drinks it simply because it comes from across the Atlantic. So we must understand what is the level of that influence. So, people are all talking about Hatha Yoga. Let me explain what is Hatha. Ha means sun, Tha means moon. These are the two fundamental dimensions of masculine and feminine influence upon us. Sun is the symbolism of masculinity, moon is the symbolism of femininity. In this context, we are all born here and here only because our mothers' bodies were in sync with the cycles of the moon. If our mothers did not sync with the cycles of the moon, we wouldn't be born. Yes or no? So, the feminine is connected with the moon and the masculine is connected with the sun. Or another way of looking at it is, we are looking at the solar system as a potter's wheel which churns up this body. If, let us say, the earth decided to speed up, okay, like your Wi-Fi speed, internet speed, you want more speed. Speed doesn't mean you're on an automobile or a motorcycle or something anymore, it means internet speed, okay? When youth say speed, they don't mean motorcycle or something else, they mean speed. So, let's say the planet decided to speed up. If it did speed up, you will see most of the life that we know on this planet will disintegrate. We are like this only because this entire solar system is going in a certain way. We are a consequence of that. So, this is like a potter's wheel and we've churned up like this. So, in this potter's wheel, there are the entire system is playing a certain role in the making of this body. In this, the moon plays a little more significant role in the body of the feminine or the female. Because of that, we say feminine is dominant in her, compulsively feminine she is on that aspect. And the role of the sun is bigger in the man's system. Because of that, we say he is a male or masculine. There is a certain element of compulsively masculine stuff in him. So one is outgoing, another is receptive. Sun is outgoing, moon is a reflection for us. Our experience of moon is a reflection. You wouldn't have seen it unless it reflected, isn't it? Unless it reflected sun's light. Now because we have gotten into such a crudeness of mind, because somewhere we divided the universe Fundamentally because of religious thought in the world, that something is God, something is devil, something is good, something is evil, something is virtue, something is sin, something is high, something is low. Because we divided everything like this, we also divided masculine and feminine, or male and female. Now once we divide, we have to discriminate which is superior to which. Now, because whoever is ruling the world, naturally they say, we are superior to you. All right? If you rule the world tomorrow, you will say, we are superior to you. I'm saying both are crude and stupid. This is two pieces of the same thing. Now you want to make one above the other, you will miss the essence of life. If you make a man superior to a woman, you will miss life. If you make a woman superior to man, you will miss life. If you want to know life, as I said earlier, you do not look up to anything, look down on anything. You see everything just the way it is. Suddenly you will see everything the way it is, and everything is relevant. If we had seen this, we wouldn't have slaughtered the animals, we wouldn't have ripped the trees, we would have understood that all this is very much a part of our life, isn't it? Yes or no? We would have clearly understood, and everybody understood till you got educated. Every tribe in the world understood, everybody who lived with nature understood the tree is as significant as me, without it I cannot live. Is not some new environmental knowledge that you got because you got PhD in environmental sciences. Every human being knew this, but now we got educated. That means we got stuffed with information and our intelligence took a back seat.